Steemspeak.com.
Cryptocurrency is a great tool for merchants of cannabis, because often banks, at least in America, they don't want to deal with people who trade or who sell cannabis. I know Dash is making a great move towards integrating with the cannabis community.
I've got a couple of. I went to the Nimbin Mardi Gras, which is the biggest protest for cannabis in Australia, and it's a 3-day event. I went this year and with some friends, so I should do up a little story about that and pop my videos, stoner blogs in there, because I suppose it's a bit of a protest in its own way because it's illegal. But I'm high as in those videos.
Steemspeak.com.
I'll upload all you guys once I have an account.
Oh, you're not even on Steemit yet, really? Did you sign
Bro,
up?
pending.
Oh, that is the worst, bro. That is the worst.
It's okay, dude. I'm biding my time.
You're missing out big time, you know?
I
Every
am.
second's down.
I'm sure it does, dude. Don't make me fucking, dude. You're making me FOMO now, man. Or you just.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
For me, I'm investor, not content creator, so it's okay.
Oh well, then you're fine.
Yeah, exactly. My girlfriend, though, I just showed wants to start content creating, I think.
Content creation is the best way to make some money.
Steemspeak.com.
But since my Bitcoin stems from Steem, I don't really worry about the price of Bitcoin unless it drops to like $900 a Bitcoin. Because everything over $900 is a profit, considering I didn't put any money into what I have now, really. Just time, effort, and content.
Well, you're just trying to make yourself feel good. Any drop in any asset that can be avoided should be avoided.
What do you mean?
Well, if it's out of your control, you shouldn't, of course, take it seriously. But if you can do anything to protect your assets' value, you should take the steps necessary to do that. So,
of course.
When you say to yourself, I don't care about Bitcoin dropping because I earned it somehow, some way, it doesn't matter. If it drops in value, you should care to prevent that.
All right, well, let me rephrase that. I only care if Bitcoin drops to $900 per Bitcoin in value. Because I've set up a plan that said, okay, if it drops to $900, then we have a problem. But if it's anywhere from 900 and up, you're good.
Well, it's just money, so learn those. If it drops to zero, all your assets, you don't have to care, right? Because it's just money.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't have to care because I have other questions.
Well, I'm just being facetious, so don't you?
Steemspeak.com.
My GIFs all work if you open the blog. If you open the piece, the GIFs work 100%. It's just if, before you open a post, you know how a lot of eye-catching pictures are posted, at the post. That's when GIFs aren't active. That's what I'm talking about. My GIFs inside the post, they always work. I never have an issue with them.
But on Discord, there's major issues with it. And the ones that okay, let me give you an example. Why is it I can post something or other and it's going to play and then the other ones don't play? And then I looked at the format. See, I analyzed my own format and then I figured some stuff out. Some of it is if you do, at least for Discord, I'm not talking about Steemit, I'm talking about Discord. By the way, new members, Discord and Steemit are separate entities. And welcome to Steem Speak and Golos Crypto Chat.
Steemspeak.com.
But
Well,
usually these people are very self-destructive. They misuse alcohol and drugs, and they are actively hurting themselves. It's not something to admire or to encourage in any way.
No, but some people who've ended up in that situation have been sometimes failed businessmen, and it's not always the case,
Jim, that's so rare. It never really happens in reality.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how it is in Denmark, but that could happen as very simply in a reality in somewhere like America or the UK. Very simply. A few erroneous moves, and somebody's life can be completely shot into disarray. I wouldn't dismiss anybody for any walk of life. We're all human beings, and if you can truly put a smile on someone's face, then or try and engage with people and better people's lives in any way, shape, or form, then I believe that there's no point being so insular and so secondary. You should really try and engage with as many people and try and actively try and better people's lives. I believe.
Jim, you only have put on your headphones. You're echoing.
They don't work on this. They're for iPhone 7 Plus, and I'm now on my.
Then let go of the push to talk button because you're creating an echo.
Sorry.
Have you guys gotten any sleep?
Any what?
Sleep?
Steemspeak.com.
The world is perishing in an orgy of sacrifice.
Magat's the devil.
The devil is an invalid concept.
I'm only joking when I say that. There's two sides to every story. It's
No. There is only one reality.
Steemspeak.com.
By the way, Condra, romantic love is really only possible to the extent you're rational. Just to address your statement before. To love someone, you have to understand what it means to love and to actually identify those values in other people. And if you're not rational,
you can tell Magat has been a programmer. He's so logic. It's like logic programmer. Have you ever been in love, Magat?
With a real woman, no. I haven't found the right one yet.
That will happen. There is millions of them to choose from. There's nothing sure. If you go out, it will find you.
I'm looking.
I've heard you've never eaten pussy.
Steemspeak.com.
No God, no God, no God, no God. Energy, 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 energy. Sorry, guy. 2 big rocks.
I'm
collide.
trying to
Big
get your
bang.
view on what you think is a god.
Well,
but
let me just clarify.
Energy.
The concept of God is invalid. That's my view.
Well, that's true because it doesn't exist. There's no man in the sky waving a magic wand. I'm Jewish and I was fucking brainwashed as a child, and yeah, there is no magic wand, mate, in the sky with God and a bearded man.
it would be actually nice if there was. It would make shit so much easier.
It would make life probably a lot better if people could, if somebody was looking down and went, "You bastard, you get this. There's some karma." But no, it doesn't happen. All there is life and energy and death. That's it. Oh, and a bit of bullshit in the middle, like, yeah, and a bit of fucking, now loads of social media.
Steemspeak.com.